डियर स्टूडेंट, वेलकम टू द चैनल वर्डगैज़म। पहला सेशन करने जा रहे हैं वोकैबलरी का। आपने इंट्रोडक्शन वोकैबलरी का किया होगा। उससे 10 वर्ड्स ईच डे आपको वोकैबलरी के मिलेंगे इस वीडियो के थ्रू। आपने करना क्या है, बस इनको कहीं ना कहीं पे आप ज़रूर के ज़रूर सारे ही वर्ड्स को नोट कीजिए। और अभी भी जब आप ये पढ़ रहे हैं तो आप कमेंट सेक्शन में अपना सेंटेंस ज़रूर लिख दीजिए, राइट। अब मैंने आपको बताया था कि अगर हम सेंटेंसेस पढ़ रहे हैं तो सबसे पहले हमें देखना है कि वर्ड जो गिवन है वो उसको स्पेलिंग अच्छे से देखने हैं, फिर प्रोनंसिएशन सीखना है, पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच सीखना है, मीनिंग सीखना है, सिनोनिम्स, एंटोनिम्स एंड कम से कम 5 सेंटेंसेस। 5 तो मैं ही दे रही हूँ, 2 सेंटेंस आप अपने भी बनाइएगा। आइए पहले शुरुआत करते हैं वर्ड्स को सीखने की। वर्ड, प्रोनंसिएशन, पार्ट ऑफ स्पीच, मीनिंग, सिनोनिम्स, एंटोनिम्स, सेंटेंसेस, ये सब पता होने चाहिए। आज के जो वर्ड्स हैं वो हैं अबेस, अबैश, एब्डिगेट, अब्रेंट, अबेटमेंट, एबियांस, अबोर, एब्जेक्ट, एब्जॉर एंड अब्ल्यूशन। आइए वन बाय वन वर्ड पढ़ते हैं। द फर्स्ट वर्ड इज अबैस। Abase is a word which is a verb itself, and अगर verb है तो verb लगती है subject के लिए। आपको याद होगा, मैंने काफ़ी बार आपको क्लास में करवाया है कि subject के लिए हम एक verb का इस्तेमाल करते हैं। और अगर verb की बात करूँ तो verb के टोटल 6 phases होते हैं। जैसे मैं कहूँ कि होता है go, goes, went, gone, going, to go, ऐसे ही अबेज का भी होगा। अबेज, अबेजेस, अबेज्ड, अबेज्ड, अबेजिंग एंड टू अबेज। एंड इसका मतलब क्या होता है? टू बिहेव इन सच अ वे दैट बिलिटल्स एंड डिग्रेड्स समवन एल्स। तो किसी को नीचा दिखाना, किसी को इंसल्ट करना, अबेज करना कहलाता है। और कभी कभी लोग खुद को भी इंसल्ट करते हैं, बिलिटल करते हैं, छोटा मानते हैं, या फिर अपनी खुद का क्रिटिसिज्म करते हैं, वो भी अबेज करना कहलाता है। इट इज़ जस्ट टू इंसल्ट। अब यहाँ पे बात करते हैं सबवर्ट, इसके सिनोनिम डिस्पैरेज, लोअर एंड ह्यूमिलेट करना। एंटोनिम आ जाएगा एग्जॉल्ट करना, एनहांस करना, एनोबल करना। ही रिफ्यूज टू अबेज हिमसेल्फ बाय अपोलोजाइजिंग फॉर समथिंग ही डिडंट डू। तो उसने रिफ्यूज़ कर दिया अबेज करने के लिए, इंसल्ट करने के लिए हिमसेल्फ फॉर बाय अपोलोजाइजिंग फॉर समथिंग ही डिडंट डू, जो उसने काम किया ही नहीं। तो ही रिफ्यूज टू अबेज हिमसेल्फ, उसने अपनी इंसल्ट होने से मना कर दिया। अब यहाँ पे द डायरेक्टर, अब 2+V1 जैसे मैंने बोला था वो भी वर्ब का यूसेज है। द डायरेक्टर अबेज्ड हिज पॉलिटिकल अपोनेंट्स थ्रू पब्लिक ह्यूमिलेशन। डायरेक्टर आपका सब्जेक्ट है, अबेज यहाँ पे वर्ब है, सो सब्जेक्ट के लिए वर्ब लगी है। डिक्टेटर ने पॉलिटिकल अपोनेंट्स को अबेज किया थ्रू पब्लिक ह्यूमिलेशन। शी वुड नेवर अबेज हर सेल्फ जस्ट टू गेन समवन्स अप्रूवल। वो कभी अपने आप को इंसल्ट नहीं करेगी, अबेज नहीं करेगी, अपने आप को छोटा नहीं करेगी जस्ट टू गेन समवन्स अप्रूवल। हिज एरोगेंस, एरोगेंस का मतलब होता है घमंड। हिज एरोगेंस वॉज अबेज्ड व्हेन ही फेल्ड द बेसिक टेस्ट स्किल टेस्ट। तो उसका एरोगेंस, उसका जो प्राइड था वो अबेज्ड हो गया, उसका इंसल्ट हो गया, क्योंकि उसने बेसिक जो स्किल टेस्ट था वो भी पास नहीं कर सका, फेल हो गया। दे ट्राई टू अबेज हर विद क्रूअल वर्ड्स बट शी स्टूड स्ट्रॉन्ग एंड कॉन्फिडेंट। लोगों ने तो उसे ट्राई किया, ठीक है, इंसल्ट करने के लिए क्रूअल वर्ड्स के साथ, बट शी स्टूड स्ट्रॉन्ग एंड कॉन्फिडेंट। So this is how you need to know the word, the pronunciation, the meaning, synonyms, antonyms and 5 sentences. Drop your own sentence in the comment box and move to the next slide. फिलहाल आप पोस्ट करिए और अपना लिखिए, अपना वर्ड बैंक बनाइए। आइए नेक्स्ट बात के पे चलते हैं। The word is abash. The shame is unbearable sometimes. We feel embarrassed. So abash. The word is abash and it is also a verb, so it has 6 phases. First of all, ये subject के लिए लगेगा. Second, it is abash, abashes, abashed, abashed, abashing and to abash. It is to make someone feel embarrassed. Rattle, mortify and disconcert are the synonyms. Antonyms is relieve and comfort. She was completely abashed when her teacher pointed out her mistake in front of the entire class. उसकी उसे बहुत ही completely embarrassment हुई. She was completely abashed. जब उसकी टीचर ने उसकी मिस्टेक सबके सामने निकाली. His bold confidence abashed the timid newcomers, leaving them speechless. तो उसका जो कॉन्फिडेंस था, बोल्ड कॉन्फिडेंस था, उसने बाकी जो टिमिड न्यू कमर्स थे उनको अबैश कर दिया, यानी कि उनको एम्बैरस कर दिया. द नेक्स्ट पार्ट इज, डिस्पाइट द क्रिटिसिज्म ही रिमेन्स अनबैश्ड एंड कंटिन्यू डिफेंडिंग हिज वर्क. इतना क्रिटिसिज्म होने के बावजूद वो अबैश्ड रहा, यानी कि वो एम्बैरस्ड नहीं हुआ, अनएम्बैरस्ड रहा, अनएम्बैश्ड रहा एंड अपना काम उसको करता रहा. I felt abashed when I realized I had been speaking with the spinach stuck in my teeth. So I felt abashed, I felt embarrassed. The celebrity's sudden compliment left her abashed but delighted. She was abashed as well as delighted because of the compliment she got. So these are the sentences already given to you. Try copying these sentences and make your own sentence. Drop your sentence in the comment box. We are going to the next slide. Pause the video, jot it down. Here we go. Abdicate, abdicate. So the person is leaving the crown and the throne shows the word itself. Abdicate, abdicate, abdicate. And it's a verb again. Abdicate, abdicates, abdicating, abdicated, to abdicate. These are the verbs and it is for the subject. To give up something, especially power and position. Power and position को छोड़ना. It's relinquish, abjure, abnegate, repudiate, and antonyms are assume, claim, and confiscate. The king decided to abdicate his throne in the favor of his brother. So king ने अपना throne give up कर दिया अपने young brother के लिए. A good leader should never abdicate responsibility during a crisis. एक good leader की निशानी है कि उसे अपनी responsibilities abdicate नहीं करनी चाहिए. Under public pressure, the CEO was forced to abdicate his position because public का बहुत pressure था और CEO को अपनी position abdicate करनी पड़ी, अपना power, अपनी authority छोड़नी पड़ी. She chose to abdicate her role as a team captain to focus on her studies. Of course, being the captain of the team, you cannot study really very well. So she chose to abdicate. By ignoring the problem, he seemed to abrogate his duty as a parent. अपनी problems को ignore करना, इस problem को ignore करना, ऐसा लग रहा है कि वो अपनी duties give up कर रही है as a parent, कर रहा है, sorry. So abdicate is to give up something, position and the power and sometimes duties also. So write down your own sentence, drop it in the comment section and अपनी copy पे भी ज़रूर के ज़रूर note कीजिए. Here we go for the next one. Aberrant. Aberrant. Look at the man. Oh my goodness. Something unusual he has seen, I must say. So aberrant is actually an adjective. Anything ended with the ant is usually an adjective, right? So aberrant is an adjective. Aberrant, aberrant, aberrant. Pronunciation is an adjective, and adjective qualifies either a noun or a pronoun, right? So it is departing from the accepted standard, यानी कि accepted standard जैसा नहीं है, ये abnormal है, ये normal नहीं है, ये weird है, अजीब सा है. It is deviant, abnormal, contrasting and unlikeness. And antonyms are normal, standard and typical. See, the scientist was puzzled by the aberrant results in the experiment. So scientist was puzzled. Why? Because the results were not normal. The results were aberrant. His aberrant behavior during the meeting raised several eyebrows because he was behaving weirdly, and everyone was shocked. Raising eyebrows means when you disapprove of something, when you are shocked about something. So wearing a winter coat in the summer seemed like an aberrant choice. Of course it is. If it is summer, how can you wear a winter cloth? Next, the judge treated his action as aberrant, not reflective of his usual character. Genetic mutations are often the result of aberrant cell activities. Now see aberrant results. So for results, which is a noun, हमने aberrant use किया. Behavior is a noun, हमने aberrant use किया उसके लिए. Choice is also a noun, उसके लिए aberrant word का usage हुआ. यहाँ पे actions को aberrant कहा जा रहा है और यहाँ पे cell activity जो है उसको aberrant कहा जा रहा है. So जो adjective है ये noun और pronoun की quality बताते हैं, right? So jot down your own sentence, drop one in the comment box. Here we go. Abetment. Abetment. Abetment is actually a noun. It's encouraging or assisting someone to commit a crime. Assist करना या encourage करना. Synonyms are asked in the examination very often. It is connivance, collusion and scam. Antonyms are restraint and inhibit. He was arrested for committing the robbery but for his abetment of the criminals involved. So he was not, directly अरेस्टेड फॉर रॉबरी. रॉबरी परफॉर्म नहीं किया उसने क्या किया? अबेटमेंट किया है. क्रिमिनल्स के साथ उसकी मिली भगत थी तो इसलिए उसे अरेस्ट किया गया है. द पुलिस चार्ज्ड हर विद अबेटमेंट आफ्टर डिस्कवरिंग शी हैड हेल्प्ड द सस्पेक्ट एस्केप. सो इसका अबेटमेंट जो है उसके लिए पुलिस ने उसे चार्ज किया. And the court found that there was clear abetment from insider in the financial fraud. कंपनी में financial fraud हुआ, insiders की abetment से हुआ. His silence during the conspiracy was seen an abetment by investigating officers. Without the abetment of corrupt officials, the scam could not have gone undetected for so long. So abetment का ना होता corrupt officials का तो इतनी देर ये स्कैम नहीं चलता. The next word is abeyance. Say the swing, and the swing wants someone to sit on, right? So it feels like somebody is not there. Something is held. Here we go. So it's abeyance. Abeyance is a noun. Anything ended with anc is surely a noun. So noun is a naming word. It's a name of activity, and so is the case of abeyance. Is a state of temporary disuse and suspension. Something is under suspension, that means it's not working, no progress. It is suspense, remission, suspended and pending. Antonyms are continuing and resuming. The project is currently in abeyance until we receive further funding. So the project abhi abeyance mein hai. It's not working because further funding नहीं है, उसी की वेट है. Due to sudden resignation of the chairman, all major decisions were held in abeyance. क्योंकि चेयरमैन ने रेजिग्नेशन दे दिया, बहुत सारे मेजर डिसीजंस abeyance में हैं. The new policies remains in abeyance pending approval from the board. न्यू पॉलिसीज़ अभी तक अडॉप्ट ही नहीं की गई, abeyance में है क्योंकि अभी बोर्ड का अप्रूवल नहीं आया है. Legal proceedings were put in abeyance while new evidence was reviewed because नया एविडेंस आया है, उसका रिव्यू पेंडिंग है, तो लीगल प्रोसीडिंग्स अभी abeyance में है, सस्पेंड कर दी गई हैं. The tradition fell into abeyance after the war but was revived decades after. So इस ट्रेडिशन को वॉर के बाद बंद कर दिया गया था, abeyance में था, डिसकंटिन्यूटी में था, बट decades after इसे revive किया गया. Abeyance in the absence of. I hope you have got the sentence and make your own sentence and write it down in the comment section. Here we go. Abhor. Oh, I hate Monday. I don't, but yes, the picture says I hate Monday because Monday brings so many work, so many pieces of work, right? So here we go. Abhor is to hate. Abhor. It is a verb and it is to hate something very much, detest, abominate and loathe. Antonyms are favor, adulate and eulogize. I absolutely abhor any form of animal cruelty. आई एब्सोल्युटली हेट एनी, हेट को आप आज से भूल जाओ, अबो वर्ड को याद रखो. शी अवॉर्स dishonesty and expects complete truthfulness from her friends. Many people abhor the idea of corruption in government. As a pacifist, he abhors violence in its all forms. They abhor the injustice they witnessed and decided to speak out against it. If you use the past form, add additional R here. Alright? So, abhor is to hate. So, replace your word hate with abhor now. Here we go, abject. Can you see how malnutritioned these children are because of abject poverty? So here we go, abject. Abject is an adjective. Generally, the word ending with ECT are adjectives. Adjective tells the quality of noun and pronoun. It means terrible, it means without hope. Abject. It is extremely also. It's wretched, miserable, hopeless, destitute, and pathetic. Antonyms are proud, glorious, and successful. The family lived in abject poverty, hopeless poverty, with barely enough food to survive. Extreme type of poverty. He offered an abject apology, begging for forgiveness with tears in his eyes. That means he was truly apologetic while offering an apology. So her face showed abject terror. It is miserable terror when she realized she was trapped. The country fell into abject chaos after collapse of its government. Of course, abject chaos, weird, hopeless it was. His abject failure in the examination shocked everyone given how well he had prepared. He prepared so well that his abject failure has shocked everyone. So I hope you got this word. Write down your own. Here we go. Abjure. Saying no actually. Abjure. Abjure is a verb. It is to promise publicly and formally that you give up or not accept a belief or a way of behaving. It is to discard your present style of living or belief system. It is to forego, disavow, gainsay. Antonym is allow and assert. A monk chose to abjure worldly pleasures and dedicated his life to spiritual growth. Under pressure from the court, the witness was forced to abjure his statement, his previous testimony. He publicly abjured her former allegiance to the party after the scandal. So she pulled her support. In order to join the religious order, he had to abjure all material possessions. He abjured violence and vowed to resolve conflicts through peaceful dialogue. So abjure, forego, disavow, and gainsay. Here we go, the word ablution. Ablution is a sacred bath, or you can say, washing your hands, washing your body is also kind of ablution. It can be taken both way. It can be a sacred bath, it can be a general bath also. Here we go, ablution. Ablution. It's a noun. Anything ending with SIUN is surely a noun. It's a name of activity, act of washing and cleaning yourself. Synonyms are cleansing, decontamination, lavation, and purification. Antonyms are corruption, decay, decomposition, contamination. The monks performed their morning ablutions before entering the temple. Ablution is considered an essential practice in Islam before offering prayers. Soldiers were given a few minutes for ablution after a long day's march. She completed her ablutions quickly before joining the family for breakfast. In Hindu rituals, ablution in the river is believed to cleanse body and soul. गंगा स्नान, अभी भी कुंभ का स्नान भी हुआ था. Ablution, right? So try your own sentence and leave the sentence in comment box. I hope you have got so many words understood and jot them down in a notebook. Keep watching such videos and share it with the friends who are competing for different examination, and drop your sentences. I'm going to check that. Thanks for watching this video.